What's going on, guys? Bobby here, and today we are going to be playing Jessie on Pinhole Punt.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
So getting into our first game here, we're going to be facing a Shelly, Spike, and Colt. So Colt definitely does counter Jessie, so this is actually going to be a tougher matchup. Of course, things that are short range, such as a Frank, a Bull, those things definitely do get countered by the Jessie, as the turret will just absolutely destroy them. But unfortunately, they do have a Colt, so that is going to make their life a lot easier. We are going to be definitely targeting the Shelly this game. Of course, we have the big shots. What you want to do with the turret's the most important part of the Jessie. So what you want to do is kind of just put it in the middle of the action. You kind of want it always shooting at someone. You could put it behind a wall, like where I'm standing right now, but sometimes that won't shoot enough. It is good in like smash and grab and such, and stuff like that, but not really in Brawl Ball. So things like that, for example, is a waste. Just wanted to show you guys like how not to use a turret. Don't just throw it in front of a Shelly, something like that. You definitely want to put it in a better location, like somewhere in the open where a Shelly can't just go right beside it. I'll show you an example of one in a second. So somewhere like right here. Unfortunately, they do have a Colt, so the Colt will be able to chip at it, but just shooting it like that will work. So it's obviously dependent on the comp what you're facing. That's going to depend on where you put your turret. So just going to keep shooting here. Just going to put it right over here. Again, I almost have my super back. It's just the annoyance factor. They're wasting shots on it. They're getting hit by it. Just the annoyance factor of the turret being there. Even if they do take it out straight away. Just gonna annoy the Spike real quick. It is gonna kill us. Good playing by the Spike. Gonna move up. It might be a goal. Yeah, good goal by Johnny. Johnny, if you guys don't know, is definitely one of the best Mortises in the game. Very unreal Mortis. Just gonna put this right beside him again. Start shooting at it. Shooting at it does, again, it gives you, when you're a max Jessie, it gives it the extra 800 health, which is huge. Like, very huge. My suggestion, if you don't have a max Mortis, is just to put it behind cover. That's definitely the smarter thing to do. But yeah, let's get into the second game. So getting to the second game here, we're going to be facing a Poco, Shelly, and Primo. So this game, definitely going to be more of an annoyance with Jessie. So as you can see, we already got our supers. Usually close range brawlers are way closer to each other than such as like a Colt or a Spike would be. So this game is going to be really fun with the Jessie. So basically just going to throw this turret to a distance right here and literally just chip, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Usually they just ignore the turret like they're doing right now. Gonna run up here, gonna be able to get the ball, and yeah, just like that. Like, it's so good, it's so unreal against the tank. So difficult to beat. So getting into the third game here, we're going to be facing a Colt, a Tara, and a Primo. So we're definitely going to want to target the Tara, just because Tara is pretty weak. Also, the tip with Jessie's, try and shoot whoever's in the middle, just so you can bounce. Definitely the smart thing to do is you can charge up your super. And yeah, that's basically it. You just want to charge up your super, because as I've said, the super is the most important part to Jessie. Just going to do a little bit of a pinch with our own turret there, just let it shoot away. Coming on the side here is really good, because your bounce shots are just going to bounce to everybody. It's only 2 tiles back there, so they cannot juke it out. A lot of people ask me if you can auto aim with Jessie. It's really dependent on the distance for that one. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Very dependent. Sorry, yeah, I was just playing around there, but yeah, that will be the end of the third game. So getting into our fourth and final game, we're going to be facing a Frank, a Mortis, and a Spike. Mortis, always fun to face just because it's just fun to face a ball carrier for me. I love it. I think it's more of a challenge. I think the game is a lot more about positioning and just hitting shots, and I do love that. So we're going to put the Jessie turret over there, again, as a pinching mechanic to not allow the Frank to go somewhere. Jessie turret is tapping the Frank. We're going to be able to get it there. Jessie turret was very vital in getting that Frank, tapped it a lot, and was able to pinch it so the Frank wasn't able to escape on the right side. So there we go, 1-0 there. Frank will be able to super both my teammates, so it is going to be tough to stop this one, but I think we should be able to. Yep, just going to pass it right back out. It's important not to spam, like in that situation, spamming auto aim, of course, getting as many shots out as you can, as fast as you can is important. You should always know why you're auto aiming. Just know that you are auto aiming so that you can get the shots, and know that the way you're going to save it is that the Mortis is going to dribble into you. So not spamming it, you're just going to shoot it off the wall, it's going to go back to yourself. Just making sure you control your auto aims, and that you're always in control and knowing what you're doing instead of just spamming. Just going to put this right here because we're facing a Mortis and 2 tanks. Should be just tapping the Frank. Looks like the Frank is the only one left, and that will be it for our final game. Thank you guys a lot for watching. Hope you guys learned a lot about Brawl Ball Jessie and how to use her. Again, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you guys want to see next. Thanks.